In this video, I'm going to be unboxing the OPUS BT-C3100 V2.2 charger, intelligent charger specifically. Like it can charge lithium batteries, nickel metal hydride, NiCads. Yeah, that's the type of batteries it can charge, and they can charge many different sizes. This is one of my favorite chargers. It does a really good job, and I've had relatively few issues with it, although I'll go over some of the problems that I have had with it in the past, and past ones that I've owned. There's also a model BT-C3400, and I believe it's, from what I read online, it's like the same thing as the V2.2. It just has different marketing writing on there. I'm not sure exactly why. But let's get to it and open it up. Like I said earlier, this is not my first OPUS BT-C3100 charger. I've had a few of these, and I'll go over some issues that I've had with them, but you know, the benefits of it are better than the issues that I've had. And I'll talk about later the pros and the cons of this charger, because I've owned a few of them, and the pros outweigh the cons, but there are some things I've had issues with. So instruction manual, pretty simple. You've got the charging cable, power adapter. I guess depending on the country you're living in, you'll have a different connector here. The output is 12 volts at 3 amps. And here is the charger itself. There we go. The front, side, bottom. Look at the front there, looking at the back. The back, it has a fan and to keep it cool, but the fan doesn't blow over the batteries, although it might pass through these slots here. So it might pass air through the slots and actually help cool the batteries a little bit. And there's a hole up front too, so some air will pass over the batteries also. And then you have your charger input, power adapter input. I don't think there's anything else in this box, and that's it. When it's new, these things slide very easily, and there's a little bit of lubrication down there. Now, one of the issues I've had with this is that if any dirt or grit gets down in there, especially like sand, for example, like I had this on the floor, it was sitting on the floor charging, and my son passed his dirty boots over it, and some sand fell down in there. And once the sand fell down in there, I mean, it was like these did not move. They were completely stuck, completely jammed. The sand got in there. I had to take some air and blow it out with air and clean it. And I didn't take it completely apart, but really ideally, you just have to take it completely apart and clean it. Even now, it's still pretty rough moving it. So make sure you keep it clean, because it can't withstand any dirty conditions. The other thing I've had is I've had one of these just go bad and stop working, just not charge. And it's such a good charger that I wasn't really concerned about it. I just returned it to the company and replaced it with a new one. So they took care of that, but yes, one of them did go bad. But I've owned 2 so far, so one out of 2. But I haven't heard from many people that they go bad. I think it was just a fluke. But that's something to keep in mind of just with any product in general. So, but I'm still coming back to buy it. I've researched other chargers and haven't really found anything. This is always like the top. So it does a really good job, and I use it for nickel metal hydride, mostly AA's and AAA's, and also a lot of 18650 batteries. And that's it. I hope that you enjoyed that opening and give you a better idea of what comes with it and just how it's boxed up.